Hi everyone, welcome to a new video. Ew, sorry, I was just thinking about like old intros I've done, and I was like, it's your girl Paris. Like, that would be so embarrassing if I just went on here and said, what's up guys, it's your girl auparis here, welcome back to another, like, that'd be so embarrassing if I said that, but I didn't, so I've like spared my embarrassment. Anyway, so today I built a mini mansion because I've built like mansions in the past, but I say this like every single time I do a speed build. I don't record them like ever on my channel. Ew, I'm sitting so uncomfortably. I'm on my bed, by the way. But anyway, whenever I do a speed build, I like never actually record it. I just do the tours. But people got mad at me, so now I kind of have to do the speed builds. Just kidding. I love doing them, and I love doing these voiceovers. I love Roblox. I love Roblox so much, guys. Anyway, so as you all can see, oh my gosh. Sorry, my dog's at my door, and I can't have her in here because she will chew up my cord since I'm on my bed and not on my desk. So that's the type of predicament. I don't even know what a predicament means. Should we look that up? Predicament. A difficult, unpleasant, or embarrassing situation. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Anyway, so as you all know, I love to do these, before I should start, I should say, all the decals that I used in here are from Azria's inventory. Just had to get that out there. But anyway, so I posted on my community tab. If you don't already, check it out, because I post kind of regularly on there. And it's pretty fun, and I post some weird stuff sometimes, so who knows. But anyway, so I was like, as you all know, I love to tell stories on my speed build videos, so if you have any stories you want to hear, comment down below, or you can like comment like a word, and I'll like associate a time in my life. Like if you say strawberry, then I'll be like, I'll tell you all like a story about something that has to do with strawberries that happened in my life. Anyway, so a lot of the comments were like, oh, tell us about your first kiss, or like, tell us about your crush or something. Well, I want to get two things out of the way. I don't have a crush right now. I've had crushes in the past, like any other normal teenager, but I haven't had my first kiss, so I really can't help y'all there. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just kind of like don't want to, I don't know, I feel like that'd be too awkward, and I'm not ready to like sacrifice my soul, my what else could I call it? My integrity. I don't even know what integrity means. See, what is integrity? Integrity. Oh my god, can't talk. Integrity. I'm looking this up too. A quality of being honest, a state of being whole and undivided. I don't think I used that right, whatever. Anyway, so I liked a few of y'all's comments, and I'm gonna read them. And so, okay. Cloud Panda with an X instead of an A in Panda says, most embarrassing thing that happened to you at school. Okay, I have a few. Okay, I remember one time I was in elementary school, right? And, oh wait, before I begin this too, also, tell me, sorry, I just need to get everything that I need to say out of the way before I begin. But, tell me if y'all want me to do more of these, like, sessions. Maybe I could give y'all, like, advice. Like, maybe if y'all are, like, having some problems, I could just, like, give y'all advice. And this could be, like, a podcast session, I guess. Anyway. Okay, so whenever I was in elementary school, I was wearing a skirt. And it was just, like, a cute little skirt from, like, Target. Nothing, like, special. It was, like, purple, whatever. But it was, like, really big on me. And so I was jump roping in the gym, and we had like morning school, like almost like a daycare almost, but it was like for all ages, I guess. And so I was jump roping, and you had like the boys playing the basketball and like the girls like all jump roping in this corner, and I am jump roping and I'm jump roping, and my skirt falls down, and I'm like, oh my god, what the heck, that's like, what the heck. And I don't think any guys saw my, like, I don't think anyone just saw me drop my skirt. But then, like, it was so sweet, so supportive, love the energy, because whenever I dropped my skirt, like, all the girls like crowded around me and made sure that like I wasn't exposed to the public, you know what I mean? And like that's what you should do. help people out, have each other's backs, all that. Another embarrassing story. One time I was in 6th grade. Yeah, I was in 6th grade, and oh my god, ew, I can't even believe that this happened, or that I'm sharing this, but I really don't care, because I hate my 6th grade self anyway, so I'm not in 6th grade now. It's been almost 3 years since I've been in 6th grade. Anyway, so basically I had a friend at the time. She was so hilarious. I bet you all know where this is going, but she was so hilarious. And also I had like a crush at the time, so I guess this kind of counts as an embarrassing crush story as well. But I was wearing this hoodie that I would wear like all the time, and I was also wearing a shirt underneath it, but it was kind of like a tight shirt, it was just kind of small on me, I guess, I don't know. But yeah, and I was wearing gray sweatpants, and my friend and my crush were like freestyle rapping with each other, and my friend comes up with like this rap, and it just had me laughing so hard, and I literally peed my pants in the middle of science class, and I'm like, oh my god, like literally what the heck. I was so embarrassed, I didn't know what to do, so I was like, oh my gosh, can you tell me if there's like a spot? And she's like, Audrey, did you pee your pants? And I was like, yes, like anyway, so she was like, oh my god. So I took off my hoodie and I like wrapped my waist, I guess, and my science class was about to be done, but I asked the teacher if I could go to the bathroom. I was so embarrassed. I wasn't gonna go to the office because I don't have the correct mentality for that. Like I couldn't just walk in and be like, hey, I'm a 6th grader who like peed her pants and I need new pants, so help. I wasn't about to do that. So I go to the bathroom and I'm like, I don't even know what to do. So I just kind of sit in there for like a while, hoping it will dry. It didn't really, but yeah. Then I went to my next class because class was about to be over, and I went to visual arts, and I was like, oh my god, guys. I had like 3 friends at my table. They were so sweet. Love them. And I was like, oh my god, guys, I literally peed my pants. Because for some reason I thought I had the need to share that. And I was like, oh my god, guys, like, what do I do? And they were like, what? Oh my gosh. And so I was like, okay, I have a plan. So I told my teacher that I had a headache, and I was like, hey, I have a really bad headache. Can I call my mom? And she was like talking to the class, and she was like, yeah, make it quick, like whatever. So I go up to the school phone, not the school phone, but like the class phone, and it's like in the front of the room, and I call her, and she's like explaining something to the class, and you have some nosy kids who are like looking at the people who is on the phone because they want to know what's happening. And then so I had to be quiet while she explained to the class, but also because I didn't want the whole class to know that I full on peed my pants. So I was like, Mom, I need you to pick me up, like I peed in my pants. And she was like, you're joking. And my mom, she gets mad at stuff like that because she doesn't want to leave her job, she has to get that coin, all that. And so I was like, yeah, I wish I was joking. So she picked me up, everything was good, and that was like my most embarrassing class story. Alright. Yeah, so many people were saying first kiss. Well, actually, no, hold on. So I remember in kindergarten, I was invited to this birthday party from this guy, and it's so funny, because at the time he was like, or no, I talked about it to him okay, so in 5th grade, we would help out in this like music room because we were like friends with the teacher, and we would like stay after school and like help out or whatever. I miss that. That was so fun. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so, and me, him, and my other friend, we were like all friends at the time, and we just talked and all that. But anyway, he ended up telling me that he was like, oh yeah, I mean, I was supposed to like invite the whole class, but I invited you because I actually had a crush on you. And yeah, and I was like, oh, okay. But anyway, so go back to the actual day of the birthday party. I'm with my friend at the time, and I'm at his birthday party, and his friend had a crush on me too. And he had a crush on me and my friend. Let's name him, I don't even know, Camera, I guess. Okay, so why do I always name people like inanimate objects? Anyway, so Camera's chasing me and my friend at the time around in this bouncy house. Oh my gosh. And he literally kisses us on the cheek. He kisses me on the cheek, I know for sure. And I start running. I run to my mom. She doesn't believe me. And I'm like, girl, what do you want me to do? Lie that I got kissed on the cheek? Like, I really don't know what you want me to say. And so, then I brought it up like years later. And he was like, oh yeah, I never did that. You did it. And I was like, no, I literally didn't. And I got so mad. Anyway, that's why I hate my elementary school too. So, I feel like every year I just get traumatized. Let's see. Someone said, oh, have you ever skipped school? No, I don't think I've ever, like, skipped school. Like, I don't think I've ever just, like, ditched. I mean, I've been the type of person who's, like, just doesn't want to go in. So I'm like, oh, I'm sick. But other times, like, I had to just, like, finish an assignment, or I got too scared about something, like an assignment that I had to do, or I just needed a mental health day, which is fine, you know. And so my mom has, like, understood and, like, let me stay home, and I'm very grateful to have that support. But yeah, I don't think I've ever, like, skipped school, really. I mean, sometimes I would just be like, I don't want to be here. And this is more in, like, elementary school. And I would just be like, I'm sick. And I'd go to the nurse's office and my mom would pick me up. But we've all been there. Oh my gosh, literally I'm losing my voice. Okay. I don't really... First fight? I don't know if people mean, like, physical. I've never been in a physical fight. I would probably pass out or something. Someone said funny fan moment. Okay. So let's see. One time, this was kind of recent too. I was in Tower of Hell and I had my joins on, so a lot of y'all were joining me. But also Tuba was in my game. And if you don't know Tuba, she's been on my channel for like about a year. And yeah. She's a good friend of mine and she does a lot of videos with me. Anyway, so okay, funny fan moment. So basically, someone was like, oh my god, Tuba's here in the game. And another girl was like, who's Tuba? And then some other person was like, oh, Tuba's her sister, or like cousin, or something like that. I think they said cousin. And I was like, no. I was like, not quite, but okay. So that was fun because I don't know where they got cousin from. I think because I've had my cousins on my channel in the past, but I don't know what would make them say cousin, because I was like, I don't even know. So I guess that would be my funniest one, I guess. Let me see, what else do I have here? Oh, first, I don't even know. Okay. All these are like first, like, embarrassing or something. First time you potato from Ashley. I don't really know what that means. But anyway, I guess I could share this story about whenever I went to this restaurant called McAllister's. Not trying to like drag them or anything, but it was literally my fault. So my friend, she loves baked potatoes, and I was like, oh, okay, let me try that. So, and we were at the restaurant, right? So she's like, you have to put a lot of sour cream and butter in it to make it good. So I swear to God, I put so much sour cream and butter in it. When I ate it, it was disgusting. And I literally did not eat another baked potato for years because I was so traumatized by that experience. And yeah, I did not like it one bit. Ugh, oh my God, that was disgusting. Someone else said childhood crush. I remember I had a crush on this guy for like my entire time in elementary school. And yeah, literally, he did not like me back. But I think my 3rd grade teacher knew that I had a crush on him, and she would like sit us next to each other. I know my 5th grade teacher did know I have a crush on him. Like literally the entire class knew, and it was so, I would get teased sometimes, but I think they just thought it was cute. I don't really know. But yeah, literally that's quite it. Let me see. I guess I should talk about the build too, because oops. Okay, yeah, okay. So for the build, as you can see, it kind of has like the same color palette theme as my last build, the Blush Loft. And I don't want to name this Blush Mini Mansion because, like, first off, I don't even know if I'm doing like a blush color palette. I would say so, but like, I've seen thumbnails of like other people's blush theme builds, and I don't really know if this is a blush build or if I'm just a wannabe. Like, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Also, this mini mansion, I don't even know if I should call it a mini mansion because of the fact that it has 1 bathroom and 2 bedrooms, and it's not even like a master bedroom. Because I hate having double beds in this game. Like, it's so big and takes up so much space. Depending on what house you're doing, obviously. But yeah, so, and the dining table is really small. But I mean, it's still kind of luxurious. Like, you know, you have your stuff, I guess. But also I added like that little like pool area in the front, and I thought that was really a nice touch. There is 2 living rooms though. I would say that there's 2 living rooms and 2 big old TVs, so I guess it's kind of like mansion-ish. Ew. Ugh. Oh my God. Okay, anyway. Oh, actually, I just remembered. In 7th grade, I was gonna have my first kiss. I was going to have my first kiss, but I didn't because I was not ready. And no offense to the boyfriend that I had at the time, but I was like, I kind of don't want to kiss you. I feel so bad, even though I shouldn't. But at the time, like, me and him were like off and on because I couldn't make up my mind on if I wanted a boyfriend or not. So, because I think I like the idea of having one, but whenever it actually comes to having one, I'm like, ugh, no, I hate it so much. Disgusting. But I remember all my friends were like, oh my God, he wants to kiss you, like, oh my gosh, like, ah. And I was like, oh, really? Like that? So, my friend, she was like, oh my gosh, okay, well, I want to be there whenever he does. And or like, whenever, because I was like, okay, I think I'm just gonna kiss him on the cheek, you know? So, because I was like, okay, so, oh my god, I can't even think about it. It was literally so bad. It was so bad. Oh, okay, but anyway, so I was like, I think I'm just gonna kiss him on the cheek. And, she was like, okay, I'll be there. So, I literally did this in front of everyone. I don't know who I thought I was. Like, I literally did this in front of everyone after school whenever we were, like, going to the buses. And I was like, okay, and so I put him, I didn't put him, what the heck does that mean? But I brought him to, like, this little grass patch, literally in front of everyone who was trying to get to their bus. And I was, like, waiting for my friend to show up. And she finally showed up, and I just looked at her, and then I looked at him, and then I, like, kissed him on the cheek, and I was like, oh my god, and I thought I did something, but I didn't, but it was literally so bad. It's just embarrassing, like, ugh. And then, yeah. Ew, oh my god. Sorry, that was a really bad memory. And that was embarrassing to remember. I'm trying to think, like, 7th grade was, like, a really fun year, I would say. I felt like 7th grade was, like, my happiest year, I would say. I don't know, like, at school. At school, definitely. Like, I remember on the last week of school, I was friends with these 2 guys, and they will forever hold a special place in my heart. Ew. But I mean, like, they were sweet, and we were like the best friend duo, and everyone would always tease me. They were like, oh, she just wants to get with them, like, she just wants to date them or whatever, and I was like, I literally don't. Now, okay, well, I did have a crush on one of the guys, but he did have a girlfriend for most of the year, and I was respectful, like, I didn't want to get into that, but we were still, like, friends, you know, so I would still hang out with him and all that. But, so I was friends with these 2 guys. Let's name them, let's give them actual guy names this time. Okay, the guy that I kind of had a crush on will be named Paul, and the guy that was his friend and also my friend will be named, you know, honestly, I just want to name him Apple, because I'm looking at a bag in my room, and it's like an apple bag. But anyway, so Paul and Apple and I were best friends, and we were, like, the best friend group, and, it was super chill, and, on the last week of school, or literally the last day of school, I feel like, well, because we would always, like, sit together in class and, like, do our work or whatever, and I would help them out a lot, and, we had to get together in, like, a partner group of, like, 3 or 4, and this was, like, in my science class, and we had to make a big old tower, and these guys thought that it'd be okay to, like, tape it to the wall or whatever, or the ceiling, even though the teacher was like, you can't do that, and I was trying to explain to them that you can't do that, and my teacher just looked at me and was like, this is who you choose to hang out with, and I was like, yep, like, I literally couldn't do anything about it, but yeah, and I remember literally my other teacher would be like, girl, you realize that, like, they're not the smartest, and I was like, well, I don't really have anyone else, so, and I would just, like, hang out, whatever, and yeah, I would say that was, like, a good friendship story, really sweet, really nice. Oh, I should also say, that was kind of a boring story, to be honest, but I should also say I started high school, and it was so bad in my French class. First off, I lost my notes. I wrote down, like, a ton of notes for this one class, or French, I mean, and I lost them, and now I had to get a new notebook, and I had to rewrite the notes, but luckily, I was texting Madison at the time, right, and, like, class was about to start, and we go into class, and the teacher was like, okay, get out your notes, because we're going to go over some of the stuff we talked about in the video or whatever, and I was like, oh, okay. So I go to like the living room where I thought I left my notes. It's not there, and I'm like, oh my god, I need to get back to class. So I look like a few other places, it's nowhere to be found. And I'm like, can you text me your notes? Because literally, if she calls on me, like, I'm gonna be done. Like, I literally don't have anything. So she's like, of course, like, of course. So she calls on me the first time because I have my hand raised. You can, like, have it raised electronically or whatever. Virtually. Ew. I don't know why I said electronically. That was gross. But, so I raised my hand the first time. I was like, Je m'appelle Audrey. Probably butchered that really bad. Whatever. And so I said my name. And then she was like, okay, now, guys, you're going to respond to Comment ça va? I probably said that really bad too. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm still learning. Okay. But anyway, so that means how are you today? Or like, how are you? And so I replied, I had my hand raised and all that, and I forgot to take it down. So then she called me again, and I was like, oh, and she was like, what's a way to say goodbye? And I wasn't really quite paying attention, so I just said one, and then she was like, well, could you use something that's less formal? So I said it, and yeah, and it was fine. And then I forgot to take my hand down again, but now there was like 3 people with their hands up for the next question that she asked, and I was like, oh my god, I can't unmute or take my hand down because like my screen was like laggy and like the bar wasn't popping up, so I couldn't speak or take my hand down, if that makes sense. And I texted Madison, I was like, Madison, I need you to unmute and tell the teacher that I can't unmute or take my hand down. But luckily my camera was on too. So the teacher calls on me again because, well, Madison didn't look at her phone. So what the heck, Madison, like what's going on? But anyway, so the teacher calls on me and I'm like, and I just answer the question. Or no, I don't answer the question, oh my god, because I'm motioning to her, I'm like, I can't put my hand down, I'm like waving my hand and all that, it was so embarrassing. But yeah, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck. But luckily she put my hand down for me, so thank you. I love you so much, and that really helped me out a lot. Anyway, oh my god, but it was I get so embarrassed, especially because there's like a guy in the class, like I just want to be his friend, he seems cool. He's also in actually I don't want to say because I was gonna say another class I'm in with, but there's a cute guy, kind of like, not like I'm trying to like date anyone, but like there is like a cute like wholesome guy, and I was like, oh, I want to be friends. But that probably ruined my chances, and he probably thinks I'm weird. So, let me see. Let's look at more comments. Story of why you started your channel. Yeah, so I only have like 4 minutes left of this voiceover. Literally 3, actually. So I'm just gonna say that I started my channel because I just wanted to. Like, I saw a few other Roblox videos, and I mainly wanted to start with like roleplay videos and like builds, but yeah, I guess I just kind of did that, and then it changed into whatever this is. But I think, like, I watched a lot of like popular YouTubers, literally 2, and I would watch them every now and then. It was like Azria and Solito, I think that's how you say her name. Ooh, anyway. So yeah, I watched their channel and they seemed really cool, and it just seemed really fun, and yeah. Anyway, I think we're almost done with the speed build. Anyway, I hope you all like it. Tell me what you all want me to talk about next in the comments down below. Because this is really fun. I love talking about my life and just going on about it and all that. But yeah, so thank you all so much for watching. If you all, maybe, okay, I was like thinking, because I was like, what if I just give out advice? Like, people would just like say, oh, I don't know how to blah blah blah, and I'll be like, yeah, I got you. Like, I feel like I'd be kind of good at that. I don't know. Ooh. Anyway, so, yeah, actually, there's quite some time left in this voiceover, but whatever. Anyway, I love y'all so much. Make sure you join the Discord with the code auparis, unless my invite expires. If it does, click the link in the description. Also shop IRL merch, and oh my god, that made no sense because I was trying to say 2 words at once. But I also dropped I dropped a new collection in my clothing group called Auparis Couture. I started a clothing group so that way I could like have models and like runways and all that, and just separate it from my fan group and merch and all that. But anyway, I dropped a new hoop collection, and it's really cute, and you all should check it out. And yeah, I want to make more clothing and hopefully like have showcases and all that, so that'd be fun. But anyway, so I hope you all enjoyed this video. Comment down what other builds you want to see, and make sure you subscribe if you're new. And yeah, that's about it, I would say. Yeah, alright. I love you guys, and take care of yourself, and try not to embarrass yourself as much as I did, but also know that it's completely okay. So yeah. But anyway, I love you all so much, and yeah, alright, bye!